92.7 WOBM, Sean and Sue with you, and today our special guest is Ocean County Freeholder Joe Vicari, and we're talking this time around about education and programs and resources for our kids here in Ocean County. And Joe, education always a big part of why growing up here in Ocean County is so great.
Well, you know, education is really close to me. I put almost 40 years in education. When I came from North Jersey, I worked as a teacher, history and English teacher, supervisor, principal, and superintendent of a school for 10 years.
Cool.
So I really know about education. And being a county freeholder really helps me in several areas. One, Ocean County College. Now it's a 4-year college. It's affordable. The Ocean County Vocational School. We get awards not only in New Jersey, but nationally. And what we're doing now in a partnership, we're working together with Ocean County College and the vocational school. And we have some great programs that you're going to see over the next several months taking place. And what do? We give people the skills and the thinking and the opportunity. What I do as a county freeholder, one of the most important things for me with young people is give them an opportunity. And you know, the world is changing fast. What you did 5 years ago with the job, it's probably obsolete. It's called creative destruction. So what we do in our educational programs, and we work together with the vocational school, Ocean County College, Kane University, possibly NJIT, and also the county library system. Education is education. It's thinking outside the box. It's doing something. Constructive thinking, very, very important. Higher levels of thinking, and giving them the opportunity. So what it does for me as a county freeholder, and of the 5 members on the Board of Freeholders, 3 are former educators, which is a nice thing to know. So we think and we value education. When we look at the budget sometimes, well, you know we put number 1? Education, vocational school, college, giving our young people opportunities from kindergarten, only to grade 12, all the way up. And a lot of our school programs now, which I'm proud to say, are not just high school students, 30, 40 years old. Retraining programs where we're going into it. And we train them not only for the tourist business, but for different types of opportunities. For an example, we were talking one time about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. You know what's just as important in the last 5 years? Arts. Performing arts, all kinds of arts. So we're talking about sciences, technology, arts, engineering, and math. In order to survive today and thrive in a global economy, and that's what we have, you have to have more skills today than ever before. Not just with the computer, not just with thinking, communication skills. And I am totally convinced in Ocean County, we get students, my grandchildren eventually, that will have more opportunity than anyone else. Not only in the United States, we will compete globally with any country in the world. And I feel good about it, and that's one of the reasons why I really like being a county freeholder. And we work together in a partnership with the other 4 freeholders.
We were just recently involved with a program. We went from STEM to STEAM, I guess is what you could say.
Arts, yeah,
with arts being put in there. And we were just with them over at Toms River Schools here on Hooper Avenue for an event that they had recently. And it was a great event. They taught the kids about recycling. They talked to them about nature. They talked about some of the natural things happening here in Ocean County that are need to be protected, like the bays and the estuaries and such. So these kids are really learning great things right here at home.
You go into a classroom, they construct with art and everything else, the tropical rainforest.
Yeah.
Okay, who would think of that? Renewable energy. So we went beyond. I remember one day we were talking about, well, you wear a seatbelt, you recycle. No, we're way beyond that right now. So we have passed that, and Ocean County sets the model for other schools to follow throughout the state of New Jersey. And to talk about the tropical rainforest, saving Barnegat Bay is important to us.
Perfect.
It's like a laboratory. The pine lands. I mean, what more can anyone want? Another thing I'm really proud to talk about, it's the MATE school. Okay, that's in Manahawkin.
Great school.
The best in the United States. And for our students to go there and get those opportunities. And they go to the best colleges when they figure MATEs in a vocational school in the United States. From the military academies to Ivy League schools. And a lot of them get scholarships. And what would happen if the freeholders many years ago did not have the vision to say, well, we're not going to do that. So we put it there, centrally located. But that's only the beginning. With the freeholders, Freeholder John Bartlett and I, we want to do another major change to Ocean County College. That's going to be announced in the next several weeks, which is going to take place.
You're going to keep holding. You're not going to tell us?
Okay.
Come on, you can't share.
They're twisting my arm. We will have one of the finest performing arts buildings that you will ever find any place in the state of New Jersey. But it's a partnership with Ocean County College and a vocational school. And where is it going to be built? On the college site. Why? That's where it all comes together. Can you imagine having a center of Ocean County where all the learning and all people can come from all different ages, from high school students to college students, to people that are looking for a second career. And we're going to put it together. And this is part of, and, you know, even as you said, STEAM, you know, with arts, 10 years ago we wouldn't be talking about this. We're talking about it now because we see what's happening. We realize the importance of this and how people can evolve, and the leaders of the United States. We have to train people in two areas, not only in business, making money, but where will the leadership come in the United States if we don't train people, as we're doing now in Ocean County? They can think for themselves. They have the self-confidence. But it's just as important as that, they need the compassion and caring and understanding of people. You know, running a government is just not dollars and cents and everything else. You have to be sensitive to the fact. And our focus has always been, working even with our senior programs, is what the elderly, the disabled, and the unfortunate. It's all part of that with a well-rounded education. And fortunately for us, we've been able to do that. And when you say tourism, we involve everyone. Those would be a disability, a senior citizen, with the things that we have with the boardwalks for seniors to walk.
You bet.
The rail trail, riding a bicycle, walking or hiking. It's not just someone that's 50, 60, 70 years old, no. The young millennials, for an example, they like to ride their bicycle a
The
mile
rail
or two.
trail's cool.
The rail trail is good. You know, where I may go a mile or two, they'll go 5 miles. And they'll do it in half the time. So we have something for everyone. And that's very important, that we encompass everyone of all different ages, so we don't exclude anyone in our county.
You know, something that's great, talking about education and resources, the Ocean County Library System is a big help. And you don't find that in every, you know, county in America where you have all these individual branches, which are all great into themselves.
You know, that's one of my departments. I'll tell you why I took that many years ago, because it's more than just books. Books is just a small part of it. And going back many years ago, when Freeholder, Mancini was there, we said, what are we going to do? Build 3 large libraries, or build 21, where each one has it in your own town.
It's amazing.
It's a meeting center. They can go there.
Yep.
And when I did, going back about a year ago, and they said, well, you don't need books. On my app site, on my computer, I have what they call overdrive. So 10 o'clock at night, I get tired of watching TV. I can get a book from the library, not only to read it, they read it to me. It's relaxing. Where can you go? And people don't realize that. So Susan Quinn has done an excellent job. It's a very diverse type of library. We have a wide spectrum of what we do throughout the county, but 21 branches. We have the largest library system in the state of New Jersey, probably one of the largest you can find in the area in the northeast United States. And the reason we do it because people like to read, whether it be the seniors and the younger people. We have programs for younger people, and I bring my grandchildren there. When I say 4 and 5 years old, they can come in sometimes.
Sure.
And they look at what's taking place, and they
Lots
can
of
make
great
things.
programs.
And they have great programs, and the people are just absolutely really
It's
phenomenal.
like every day of the week, every week of the year, you've got something going on at the Ocean County Libraries in every single
It
branch.
changes all the time.
Yeah, so it really is a lot.
Changes.
One last thing I wanted to talk to you about, and this is something I take, you know, a lot of advantage of, is the Ocean County Park System. We've got fantastic parks. We mentioned the rail trail, but all the individual parks within the county as well are fantastic. And I don't know if everybody knows about them, but they should, because they're really fantastic.
Well, not only do we have a large park system, we just rebuilt Caddis Island. And I went there with my grandson. We have an environmental center that you just can't believe. And when you're there, you'll think you're in North Carolina. You look around, the trees, the wildlife, and everything that's over there, you're not going to believe it. Or you can go to Berkeley Township, Jake's Branch.
Sure.
It's unbelievable. And it's just unbelievable what we have with the library system. Why did we do it many years ago? Because we decided there are a lot of people, middle-class people, that can't afford to take a vacation. So we called it a staycation. So it's not just taking a vacation, but you can learn something about the sciences when you go there. And I'll tell you something, since we rebuilt it after the storm, it's better than ever before. So if you're in the Fisher Boulevard area, it's the most densely populated area of the township. But you make one turn, and you're not going to believe you're in New Jersey. You can go into the environmental center. It's unbelievable. You can go to Berkeley Township. Berkeley Island Park is being rebuilt after the storm. It really looks great. And so we have many parks. There's many things to do for the people of Ocean County. And it's free. Some places have a park or a facility. You pay for parking.
Right.
You don't pay for parking. But, you know, you mentioned the library before, the parks. It's the attitude of the people. They smile, they talk to you. They'll sit down and say, well, you know, what do you like to do? And it's that personalized touch. There's nothing more important in Ocean County than when we personalize something. And that's why when you go to the parks or the library or anything else, it's really a great thing. So Ocean County is a great place not only to live, to work, but just to enjoy it. Just come down, and it's a great experience.
I love it.
And if you want to learn more about Ocean County, it's oceancountytourism.com is the website to go to. And we thank our special guest, Freeholder Joe Vicari, for being down here with us. Joe, thanks for coming down and sharing some of your thoughts about our beautiful
my pleasure.
county.
And again, we're only a phone call away. We're on your website, and we appreciate participating. And you know, we're always looking for new ideas and new suggestions. So just let us know
like
anytime.
That.
Thank you very much.